Hey everyone, RG here and welcome back to a brand new Sims 4 speed build on the channel. Hope you're all doing fine and you are ready for some building time. Because today we are continuing our journey of building houses, like started homes for specific jobs in the game. And in the previous video, which was on, when? On Tuesday? Yeah, it was on Tuesday, this Tuesday. We already built another one that was a small and cute one for a photographer, which you kinda liked it. And just to connect all the new people who are watching for the first time the channel, hi, I'm RG. I'm building in the Sims game, in the Sims 4 game, building many things, very unusual ones, unique things. You're more than welcome to dig in the channel and see the things that I created. But just let you know that this is a series of which I'm building starter homes for specific jobs. For example, if you want to play and play the game with a painter or a photographer, or want to play like, I don't know, what else we already did, a military guy and things like that, and you want to start with a budget build that is only 20,000 simoleons, this is exactly the series that we are in right now. And yeah, this build is something that I wanted for people to be able to play the vet career, which is, it's not really an active career. Like I said in my previous video, that I don't think that active careers need to have like a starter home. Like detective does not need to have a starter homes, because there are no things inside like that starter home that he can use or utilize to get some sort of a profit out of it for his job in the active career. See where I'm going with it? So I said that active careers don't really need a like starter home, but then I remember that there is a well, that's the way I call it. There is a semi-active career, which is the vet career. And in the vet career, basically you are buying a vet clinic or something like that, and you can, it's not that you're going over there and with loading screen, you can actually have a vet house, like something like that. And that's exactly what I'm doing here today. So yeah, this is basically a vet clinic, a starter vet clinic for 20,000 simoleons that contain a tiny house inside. And that way you have a living room, a fully functional living room with kitchen, living room, of course place to go to sleep. I use those Murphy beds in some really awesome way, and I really love that skylight that is kind of giving a lot of light into the living area. And you have in the back area of this house, as you could see over there, there was a small room that you might see it in a brief seconds from now, that I created a private clinic. This is examination room, which you can examine those dogs, cats, anything that comes to you. And you have there the registration machine that people coming and saying, yeah, this is my line now, and you know what I mean. And yeah, so this is 20,000 simoleons starter vet combined with the house. So if you want to play a vet right off the bat and you want to play it as a veterinarian, you just need, and hear me out, because this is a tricky thing. This is the way to play it in the legit way, unless you want to just add yourself extra money over those 20,000 simoleons. Now, if I haven't said that so before, this build can contain 2 Sims, so basically you can have a couple here. And if you want to play this vet house the legit way, you must first of all do not change the lot type of this build where I uploaded it to the gallery. I set it to vet clinic. This is exactly what you want this to be. But of course you are getting only 20,000 simoleons if you're playing 1 sim. So you cannot really get this build right off the bat, you say, right? Basically, this is the thing that you're thinking right now, and I'm gonna tell you that this is not true. Because once you play this lot on a, this build on a lot that is 1,500 in value, the total of the lot is gonna be 20,000 simoleons. Now, there is one one lot that I know of, probably there are more lots in the game that cost 0. Now, the way to play this in the legit way, without spending money, without cheating the system, is to bulldoze that lot that costs 0, and that lot is located in the Get Famous pack, also known as Del Sol Valley. Now, in this map there is a small tiny park that is only 20 by 20, that the value of the lot is 0. So what you want to do is to bulldoze that lot and make it as residential. So basically Sims can purchase that lot for 0. And once you've done that, you take your fresh veterinarian sim that you just created and you tell him to purchase that piece of land, which is only 20 by 20 and costs 0. So you still have those 20,000 simoleons for you to purchase this clinic as a business. And so once you've done that, you do have that 0 value lot over there in Del Sol Valley, but you have this beautiful tiny vet clinic, starter vet clinic for your Sims to start off. Right off the bat, once you've done and created that sim, you can go over here and be a vet without spending money on a clinic, or a fancy one at least. And that actually lead me to the next thing, that is basically that this is a starter vet clinic. So you do not have here huge spaces, you do not have here all the facilities that you can get from a big size vet clinic. For an example, you don't have here, because again, this is a budget build. I had to build this clinic to be a tiny home combined with the clinic. So I had to have all the facilities that you must have in the clinic in order to call it a clinic. You see where I'm going with this? So yeah, as you can see, I just placed those items for the clinic that are must items. Now, in the vet career, you don't have to have all the surgery tables and some other machines. You don't must have it. You don't must own it in order to call it a clinic. So because this is a starter clinic, you're gonna have only the examination table here and that small registration machine for people to come over and type in themselves inside the line. Now, I gotta tell you that I play tested it a lot, and not because I think or I worry that there might some problem with it. I just had so much fun playing with this private clinic. It was so fun just because the fact that I could get it straight away once I got my sim veterinarian. I just jumped into the game, got this for my sim, and we start playing it. And it was so much fun because not many people are coming over here, so you don't have like super crowded area. And this is important. While you're watching me basically creating now the kitchen for basically the house. Again, this is house combined with a private clinic at the back side of the house. So yeah, it is a tiny house. It's very compacted. You can see that I'm using the Murphy bed, and it is fully functional. I tested it. It's going down. It's going up. And there's going to be even a TV, unlike my previous build that I did not include one because I forgot. This time I didn't, and I really wanted to have a big TV on that pole that I just placed. But then it hit me that the TVs are kind of expensive, and you can see that I took that old TV with the big back. I scaled it up just a bit with the tool mod, and I shoved it inside that wall over there to that platform, that raised platform. I think it's really awesome. We just got a flat screen basically by doing that. And yeah, so if you're making some money and you feel that you can improve your TV, you're more than welcome. Just delete that TV and make a big one and place it on that pole over there. Again, this is a budget build, only 20,000 simoleons to create something magnificent. It's hard, it's challenging, but it's super fun. Now, this is an important thing that you need to know. Not many, well, maybe not many of you are gonna think about it. But if you don't want people actually to get inside your house, because this is actually the house, this is not the clinic. The clinic is at the back, and you will get to her later on. But if you want to prevent those people from entering and going all over your house, just make sure to click on the front door and the door that leads into the clinic from the inside of the house, and lock the door for only the owners or something like that. And by doing so, people will not go all over your property. They will just get inside the door from the back. There will be some sitting areas for them over there to wait. And yeah, so this is important. Make sure to lock the doors so people will not just sniff around in your property. Now, one thing that I kind of neglected over the time when I created things for you is to mention that every time that you're placing my builds, you must you must active the cheat codes bb.Moveobjects and showHiddenobjects, and all of those cheat codes that related to building you must have, because I'm using some mods that allows me to have them every time on, so I don't need to activate them every time. But you must do that in order for the build to look exactly as you see it right now. If you don't do that, some parts are going to be missing and you're just going to be bummed about it. So don't forget to do that. Now, another thing that I feel that I need to say, because I noticed that people do not aware of it, is that I'm not uploading one time a week. Well, not every week, but every second week I'm uploading 2 times a week. I'm uploading on Tuesday and Friday. You're getting the video today, which is on Friday. Next week is gonna be only one video. I'm gonna create something big. I have it in mind. I hope I will be able to do that. It's really big project, something really awesome. I don't think many people did that in the game. I don't want to hype you up too much, but if I'll manage to pull that off in 1 week, because it's big project, you will be on the moon. You will be on the moon once you're gonna get it. But again, just want to let you know that I'm basically uploading 3 videos every 2 weeks. So basically, just to simplify it, in a week that I'm uploading 2 videos, basically those are going to be a bit smaller builds, small projects, just like this one and the one on Tuesday, which was a starter home for a photographer. So the next week, like the next Friday is gonna be a bigger project, and the week after that, 2 smaller ones. That's the way I do it. But probably if you thought until now that I'm uploading only on Friday, you probably missed many of my builds. So go check them out. Maybe you're gonna love them. So another thing that I wanted to ask you is to let me know what next job do you want me to build a starter home to. Of course, it's not going to be on the next video, it's going to be on the next week, but let me know which of the jobs you want me to create a starter home for it, with all the utilities and stuff to help that job to start playing the game. The comment with the most likes is going to be probably the next one, so think closely. Support some other one that already, if you see someone already typing the thing that you want, you can type also that thing, but put a like on his comment, so it will pile up 2 likes, and I'll see which comment which job is the one that most of you picked for the next build. So let me know in the comment section which job is gonna be our next starter home build. And I gotta tell you that after creating not 1 and not 2, more like many of those starter homes, I kinda like it. It's kinda nice and fun to play with budget builds. They are trickier, but I gotta tell you that those latest packs, I think the Eco Lifestyle is kinda making the life much more simple, much more easier, because there are many objects over there that really not that expensive, and that's kind of making your life easier when you have a budget build. I remember trying to create, before I had even a channel, creating houses from base game that are only budget builds, and we did not even have like the live edit objects yet and things like that. So making, like, if we compare modern budget builds into old budget builds, the differences are insane. It's amazing how much things can look amazing today, with the latest packs. Compared to the times where we only had base game or only had base game with few more packs. So I kind of like those budget builds, and I think that you like them also. So yeah, you can see that we are getting closer to the end of this video. This is the clinic itself with the things. Some objects here might vanish for you, don't worry, nothing happened. And that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope you enjoy your new job to play in the game. Do not forget to toss a like if you enjoy, subscribe to the channel if you haven't yet, and I'll see you again at the next build, basically. So until the next time, keep that pet party going for me, I guess, cause RGR Gaming signing off.
I was facing all the sunlight while our feet swung freely from the bridge. You asked if I'd save you, if you were crazy enough to take a swim. I tried to make you see that my shoulder is ready for you to lean on. So why do you still flee when you know that you